Welcome to the Cigar Hustlers Podcast, episode 294.
Did you speak?
Where we
Yeah, if you could speak a little louder, please.
You don't like you're muffled.
Rey Mysterio didn't say shit for a reason.
And me, I'm Phil. So grab your favorite smoke, sit back, and join us for another exciting episode of Cigar Hustlers Podcast.
Hey, your Phil fun facts on the bottom of that.
I can see the stress on his face. I love it.
Switch to one, please.
This is like Pulp Fiction.
I'll switch when the music's done.
Go get the amp.
I was gonna go ahead and start.
Oh, you're just going to cut the music? Oh. That's the best part.
Cigar Hustlers having an amazing contest. RomaCraft PCA giveaway. Someone is going to win a PCA sampler. Here's what the winner will receive. 1 Frenchy cigar, 1 Guanganero, 3 Intemperance Volsteads. Here's how to enter and win. Michael, are we bothering you?
No, yeah, hey.
Oh, well. Hi. Show. Howard's here.
Tell me.
Howard.
Who?
Howard.
Then we call him Howie.
Oh, sorry. 1 entry
Howie.
if you subscribe to the email list. Click the newsletter at the bottom of the page, all the way down at the bottom. 5 entries if you purchase $50 in RomaCraft products in a single order.
Done.
15 entries if you purchase $100 in RomaCraft products in a single order.
Done.
Really?
And then 50 entries, which, as we mentioned, almost guarantees you could possibly win.
Almost guarantees.
That you
Done.
could possibly purchase $200 in RomaCraft products in a single order. Be So Horny sampler does qualify.
Nice.
Deadline to enter will be August 31st, 2023. You can enter as many times as you like. No purchase necessary to enter. For more details, please go to cigarhustler.com.
Thank you very much, Michael.
You're welcome.
That's very sweet of you.
You're welcome.
You want to introduce our guest?
Please go right ahead.
No, you want to introduce.
No, you go ahead.
We have the infamous Howard G in the house.
From Howard G Cigars.
Yeah, the guy.
Hey,
The guy.
well, listen, this is my second time on the
Second
Cigar
appearance.
Hustlers podcast. Right?
3
It's true.
more, you get steak knives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, let's
Yeah.
put it, let's
Gotta do
put it
5.
in motion.
Wait, who's paying for that?
It's a 5 thing, yeah. Who's paying for that?
Who's getting the steak
They're
knives?
Gurkha steak knives.
Yeah, I mean,
we
we-
just cross off
Oh.
Mike and Mike on the handle.
Yeah,
Nobody
they come,
pays for
they
this.
come in for free, yeah.
Yeah.
With the,
If we only carried Gurkha, we don't carry that either.
you buy a box
Buy
of
2
ghosts.
sticks.
So.
Yeah.
And Diesel. There'll be Diesel steak knives from Justin.
It'll be
Look at it that
fine.
way.
It'll be fine. You're not as loud as you normally are with the outfit today.
Well, last time I was in the cowboy jersey.
Yeah,
Right,
no,
that's
I mean,
right.
I'm just saying, like, when I have seen you, when you have been rolling, like when you're hitting your accounts and shit for one PCA, crushed on every single shirt, you were, you know,
PCA attire.
PCA.
and then when you looped
Yeah.
in here and you dropped off our order, I'm pretty sure that one was, and there's a name brand for all of these. I don't even know what that is.
What is
but
the
it's-
brand?
It's
You know what? Robert Graham.
that's
Robert
it.
Graham.
Thank you.
Robert Graham.
Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
my uniform.
Yeah.
Robert
He's a-
Graham
he's a
shirt. If
fucking-
not, I'm gonna be in some type of Howard G
Bougie motherfucker.
apparel.
Nice, nice.
I mean, I don't understand. Why haven't you linked up with Robert Graham yet to make a cigar? Like, how has that not happened?
Whoa.
So the way that system sets up is like you have to have $50,000 in clothing,
Oh yeah,
and so I'm like maybe like $8,000 away.
you're at like
And
four,
then
you're
you
at
get-
48,999.
Wow.
2 more PCAs.
And then I can make my own design shirt.
Oh really?
And
Oh.
then, yeah,
That's
then-
actually a
yeah,
thing.
so- hmm?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Holy
What sucks
shit.
is they used to be 25,000. So then I'm like, hey, I'm way past that.
Oh, yeah,
and then
right.
the girl pulls it up and she's like, well, a couple years ago they changed it to 50. I was like, look at this shit.
Now, when you get to
Another
50,
way.
they go, oh, we upped it
gotta-
to 75.
Yeah.
You gotta get 100.
Right.
Eventually, yeah. Eventually. And at that point, you can just make your own clothes anyway.
So we were at the Bucks game at the same time.
Yeah. 2 different sections.
Yes, two completely different sections. Yes.
I was so high up there. I literally was eye level to the clouds.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got to connect. He's got to hook up for those because there's.
Well, he's really high, though.
Well, the
Apparently he's not that good at
the
that.
Steelers were playing.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. So
He knows a guy.
yeah. That
Yeah.
guy was in the press box.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
With the GM and stuff. And he was like, bro, I got tickets, man. I want you to go. I'm like, all right. So the next morning, I have the tickets sent to me. I'm like, all right, cool. I don't pay attention to it.
Right, you didn't look see where they were.
Then when I get there,
You're committed.
and we're steady going up.
You got the guy walking
No, wait.
to your
We're still
seat, and he
going-
keeps
we're still
going
going up.
and going.
And then I get on another one. And then they're like, no, sir, you're right. And as I kept
See that
going
goat,
up,
sir? You're up past the mountain goat?
And then when I literally got there, we were literally the seat prior to the last row.
But you're still in the lower bowl.
No, that
No,
was
he-
not.
upper bowl.
You were upper bowl?
This
He was by the
we
clouds.
What are you saying, by the
we
clouds?
affectionately call that section the nosebleeds.
Are you sure? I feel with the club level. Were you at club level?
No.
You weren't even club level.
No, he was at
He
nosebleed.
did you dirty.
above the club.
So I
level.
was eye level with the clouds.
Wow.
You know where the stadium shakes?
Right.
Wow.
The good thing about it is at least I wasn't next to the cannon.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that could have been
yeah.
worse.
I had seats there one time. That was horrible.
No, I had seats there in the right under where the cannon was, in the end zone. That was great seats.
They scored a lot that
for
game.
the Cowboy game. The Cowboy game when we retired Tom Brady.
Oh.
That was memorable. Yeah, it was very memorable. Literally,
Dilemma.
that was a
There.
highlight. That was a
Yeah.
highlight of last year.
That was what I mean. Because then it was over after that. Because like
Then we got smacked.
yeah, we got the shit kicked out of you.
Pretty much. But when the running back broke his leg, I knew it was over with.
Are we concerned about Dak and his interception problems during OTAs?
We're concerned about Dak in general. Period. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's like, we're gonna put all the weapons around you. There's no excuse this year, Dak.
You think so? I mean, listen, I saw what ESPN was bragging about for Dallas to acquire. Okay, so we got Brandon Cooks, right?
Speed demon,
Okay, he's 110, right?
but he stretched the field.
Ronald Jones didn't really do much in Tampa.
Well, we just need. Okay, so with Dallas, with running the ball.
And there was one other guy. Who was the third person that you guys acquired? They're like, yeah.
Oh, the cornerback.
Oh, yeah, Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah. So you put him on one
Also
side.
110.
He's not.
Yeah,
He's
man.
still a pro.
He's
He's
done.
still. So you put him on one side with Diggs on the other side.
Belichick knows when to get rid of him, bro. He was already in Carolina last year. Come on, man.
Belichick knows when to get rid of him.
Yeah.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he wanted to get rid of Tom Brady. And what happened when Tom Brady when he got rid of him?
Well,
This guy wanted Garoppolo over the GOAT.
I mean,
And we see where that went.
you're not, he was thinking long term.
I tell you that one thing, he's in the hot seat.
You think so?
Let him mess around and don't get over 500 this year.
Yeah.
You think he's done?
No, Mr. Kraft.
Mr. Kraft said.
He
He got out of the rub and tug and he said, hey, look.
Well, let's look at it. Okay.
Yeah, let's
Bill
look at it.
Belichick,
Let's look at
Can I
it.
get
Career-
a cigar and
Then
smoke
we're
when
gonna-
you guys are doing your sports show?
career record, right?
Yeah. Over here, too.
Okay.
This is the new front.
You got 3 levels.
This is the new perfect round, by the way. Ooh, look at that.
Wait.
Let's
Go
hit-
to this one.
Which one? This one? Right here?
Mmm. Delicious.
It's got a Connecticut wrapper and a Cameroon, right?
No.
No, what's the other
one? Habano.
Ooh,
Habano.
All right, I'm going to smoke the
Dominican Republic, Connecticut Shade, Dominican Republic, sun-grown Habano.
I'm going to smoke the Habano. I just want you to know I paid for these.
Okay, good.
Just so you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
You're very nice.
Oh, he's such a good
bastard.
friend. He's a good friend. I let Boots know that I get to smoke this.
Yeah. Let Boots know. Okay, so go ahead. Continue quickly. We'll wrap up the sports section
So,
real fast.
all I'm saying is this. If
I
you
mean, we
look
beat
at-
the FDA, but we'll just go on with this. It's fine.
Yeah.
we beat. If you look at it, you look at it like this. You say, okay,
That's a
hold on.
strong
It's the
UPC.
strongest UPC label on the planet.
Hold on. So you have okay. So with this one, you want to peel from here,
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
and then you have a front 9. So you know what? Open well.
Oh, there are different ones in here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll take a front 9 so you can keep it even.
You have a front and a back.
Steven?
Oh, I didn't even notice that. So it's a mixed box.
Yes.
So it's
The front
it's
9.
9 front 9s and 9 back 9s.
Front 9 and
Called
back 9.
The perfect round.
Perfect round.
Now I will say this. I will say this
Oh, this
that
feels nice.
nobody else knows about this. So this is first on the
Oh, exclusive.
Cigar Hustler.
Exclusive.
This just in.
For retailers, I do realize that it would be better for me to mix the switched boxes. And so what we're gonna do is the next boxes that's gonna come out. So the first 400 is like this, but the next one will be 18 and 18.
These retailers are fucking lazy.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is just buy 2 boxes and separate them if you really wanted to.
Yeah,
the fuck is the
that's true.
problem?
But
People aren't going to do that.
when it's mixed up, I did see that, and what's the cool thing about it is we say, well, smoke the front 9 and smoke the back 9, right? They're twins, they're inseparable, smoke them together.
Yeah.
But then I really hear people saying, oh my God, I just love that front 9.
Yeah.
And then I have guys like, man, oh my God, I just love that back 9.
Uh-huh.
So then if it's in there together, sometimes they can probably grab more than one of that one and then it doesn't keep it the way I wanted it. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So, public service announcement to any retailer that has complained to Howie about the fucking cigars being in the same box. Just open up 2 boxes and fucking separate them. I mean, what the fuck are we doing here?
I enjoyed.
I think it was cool. It's something
that's
different.
Honestly, that's how.
You tell them to go fuck themselves.
Because what's the
Don't
counter
worry.
there?
2 or 3 more years in this industry, you'll happily look, man. I made it this way because I wanted to. Fuck off.
After he has his own shirt with Robert Graham.
This is my own exclusive Robert Graham t-shirt.
Right.
And I fucking do what I want.
Yeah, and you don't sell the Habano as well as you do the Connecticut? Well, it sounds like a you problem and not a me problem. So who do I have
I
to
like
see?
having a box where you get 2 different cigars in.
I think it's cool.
So-
Something different, man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Palmer, have you smoked any of these yet?
No, we just got them.
So
I didn't go to the PCA.
I got to smoke both.
Okay.
It is a nice.
Boots did.
Boots got to smoke both.
Yeah.
Sorry. It is a nice set, to smoke one in the morning, and he's obviously tailoring around the golfer, right? So in the morning
Oh, really?
time,
I didn't catch that.
in the morning time when you're
had no
teeing
idea.
off at 7, 8 a.m., you get the light cigar, and it does smoke for a while. You guys know I smoke cigars pretty quick, but it lasted a while for me. And then after that, you should be around hole 9, probably 8 for me, but then you get that back one, and it's a little bit more intense.
Is that Boots' breakdown?
Yeah, that was Boots' breakdown.
I'm gonna tell you that Connecticut's pretty fucking good, man. I had that. We'll have to review it on the Patreon, but
Which one is that?
You're talking about
the
the
front 9?
that's the front 9.
Oh, yeah.
This is the back
Oh.
9.
This is the back 9.
Notice that he moved to the front 9.
Yes.
He
Well,
said
because I want to keep it even.
he said he was gonna keep it even, but I feel like he likes the front 9 better than the back 9.
You like both?
Could be.
Honestly,
Because then he could have said,
I love
I'm going to
both
join
of
you guys and have a back
Yeah,
9.
he's like, yeah, I'm gonna have one of
no,
those
I
too.
want to
Could
keep
have
it even the way I described it. I wanted.
That's what he's saying.
That's what
And
he's
since
saying.
Phil has a front 9, and we're 4 people, it's like we're going.
Oh,
with
so
the
we can
front
trade
9,
halfway
and
through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll
I'm
just switch
switching
up.
with you. I mean,
Oh, I want to switch with Phil. You don't know where he's
you
been.
gotta switch with Phil. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Damn,
Me,
Phil.
you're Mr. Cigar International.
We don't know where it's been over there.
Yeah. I mean, he did get caught in that whole Jeep thing.
Yeah, in the middle of the jungle
Yeah.
Oh shit.
with his
knows?
Playboys and stuff.
Yeah.
So Playgirls.
Who knows? Who knows how it went
Who
down?
knows what they did to get those gorillas off of him.
Hater.
You know, if you don't blow the smoke right at the light over there, Phil, it won't get as smoky in your little corner over there.
So you went to the game. I thought for sure we were gonna meet up, man. I was like, oh, because when I go, like, the trip to Tampa,
He has an entourage.
it could be an hour and a half,
Yeah.
or it could be 3 fucking hours.
Exactly.
Right. So of course we were late to the game. I left at 4, and we were late to the game.
Me too.
And I bring a shit ton of cigars. So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll probably run into Howie and run into Ike or whatever. Let me bring some shit. So I carried some stuff, kept them in my pocket or whatever.
Ike and him didn't sit together. Ike
No,
was,
no.
Ike was in the press box.
Yeah, but I thought, at first, I thought that maybe Ike would be on the ground level, like on the field or whatever.
Oh, and because you're down that
And then
low.
I'd yell, "Hey, Ike!"
Hey, Ike,
and then,
it's me, Mike.
and then I would look awesome,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Until
Like,
your
it's
guest.
no big deal.
Or you took the boys.
No, and I brought somebody who's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mr. Baldwin?
No, Baldwin's not. No,
Oh, he's
a Bucks
he's
fan.
a Bucks fan.
He's like my standard. I can bring him at any time.
Right.
It doesn't matter who they're playing because he's a Bucks guy.
Gotcha. Who's the
Right.
Steelers fan that you know?
Buddy of mine, his name's Patrick.
Oh.
So I brought him, and I was
You
like,
go,
oh.
you know what? I'll see my friend
So-
Ike, and I'll have
So
him
like the
say
first
hello.
the first half of the
Yeah.
I didn't say any of that. No,
Yeah, okay.
you don't do
All
that.
right, sure, whatever.
No, you don't do that because then it does. If it happens, you don't look as cool,
Oh,
right?
gotcha.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
you're just gonna walk by and Ike
Like,
goes,
oh, what's up,
hey.
Ike?
Yeah, you wait on Ike
Yeah.
to say hi to you first.
I mean, Ike would
Right.
probably look at me and be like, I think I know who you are.
Yeah, probably so.
Hey, who doesn't know Cigar Hustler? Who doesn't know?
Right,
right.
Who doesn't know the Muscle Man?
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
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 It's a thing.
The Polish White Hulk. Who doesn't know the Polish White Hulk?
Listen, man, I've never seen him without anything except a white tee.
That's it. It's a
Right.
new thing now.
That's
This is
him.
the thing. Yeah.
That is a new
He read
thing.
a new
Only
book.
person who wore
Yeah,
more
new
white
book.
tees than him was Young Jeezy
Right.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He might have thought you were young.
It's a
G.
snowman.
Hey, and he's doing all right.
Hey,
Yeah, he's
talking
doing okay.
about elevation.
Yeah, he's
super impressed.
Yeah, he's doing well. He
Yes.
said he had to leave some people behind.
Yeah.
And I agree with that statement. Sometimes you got to fucking, you know what?
You know what?
We'll
it's
miss you,
called?
brother.
It's called you live and you learn and you grow and you mature.
That's it.
And instead of spending all that extra money on chains and stuff, he started realizing he can buy up Atlanta and buy up all these properties.
Oh.
So you look at him now, and the guy has over 100 different properties in Atlanta. I think he sees it. Now he's traveling with his book that he came out with. It's called Adversities for Sale. It's a memoir.
No shit.
And now I turn on USA Today, I see him. I turn on the next thing. I see him. I'm like, I love it.
I got to get the book. I didn't even know there was a book.
I got to get the book, and I got to get him to sign it.
Yeah.
I got to get him to sign it.
I mean, you got some Atlanta hookups, right?
Yeah. Well, I met him. He came to see me.
How he knows
Did
everybody?
he?
The snowman?
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Well, no,
You're
mutual
like the
friend.
fun guy who knows everybody.
Nah, no,
Everybody
that was
knows
pretty
Howard.
dope though when he came to see me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about cigars, he smoked 3 of them cigars.
Nice.
Oh,
that's right. I remember that story.
Yeah, so
That's right.
Definitely a big fan of the Snowman.
So when are you making a cigar for him?
When he buys
Mike,
$50,000 worth of cigars.
It's so much things we have going on, Mike, where we're just constantly trying to lay the proper foundation.
Yeah.
With the company. I got to take care of my what we call day ones.
Right.
That's that Leon and
I like how he broke that down. Like for the crude layman's white people term, it's my day ones.
Well, listen.
Well, we all like Drake.
Listen,
That was for me, so I would understand.
Listen, by the way, Ike called me when I was on the way here, right?
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Damn, I would have came if I would have known you was going there." I was like, "Bro, I don't know. I thought you were still running 15 miles or something
Right.
in the rain, So I didn't know." So he was like, "All right, well, I'll link up with you." But when I told him where I was going, he was like, "Oh yeah, we got to run that back, bro. That's what the private lounge and stuff." I said, "Yeah." I said, Mike said you can do whatever you want to do. We can do private event. We can do however. He's like, yeah, well, let's set it up. I said, well, we're going to have to wait till the skillers give you their schedule.
Right.
And it's going to be a away game.
Right.
Then we can do something. We'll set it up with Mike and we'll do here. He says his favorite thing is say less, say less. I said, all right. That's what he said.
Done.
But
So you got to take care of your day ones.
so this is what he said after the show, after PCA, which was our best show. I mean, it was absolutely
Good.
incredible. We had a great time.
Yeah.
And afterwards, it's myself, him, Leon, and my wife, Rachel. And he says, I got to tell you this, Howie. I know you're trying to bring on other people and stuff like that. I just want you to know, me and Leon, you birthed us. Anybody else is adopted. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You
was
still
like,
got to love your adopted kids, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you don't love them as much as the ones that you made.
But you don't tell them that, right?
Yeah, you
Right.
just, I said, you can say that, but, I'm not going to tell them that because I got some other heavy hitters on the thing. I mean, like, don't, but I understand. I get it.
I mean, you're doing a lot of things right, bro. You fucking work your ass off. It's not like you have friends that are, celebrities or football talent. You're like, hey, we're just going to coast off of your name. We're going to sell a couple cigars and that'll be it, right? No, I mean, you're grinding it out. You're doing all the shit that you got to do in order to be successful in this industry, man. And it's a lot. It is a fuck ton.
Listen, I know we was talking about that on our on together.
Yeah.
But boy, from that time to now, you're not lying, man. It is, and I gotta still crank it up another notch. So, but you know what? When I'm driving, I was driving here. Matter of fact, when I turned off off of Deltona, I turned off. I saw that it was raining, and I saw it was people standing in the rain trying to hold a sign up to tell you to wait real quick because they were doing some construction in the road.
Yeah.
But I'm not standing in the rain.
Yeah, no shit.
Right.
We're not digging ditches here.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? We're literally making money and we're smoking cigars and we're meeting people and we're talking shit and hanging out and creating more relationships.
Yeah.
So that work for me really is not really work because how many people do you know that just hangs out at the cigar bar for 8 or 9 hours and they're not making any money in the actual industry? They just want the relationship.
Right.
They want the camaraderie. And so
a lot of those guys have more money than me anyways, though. I mean, let's be honest. They're hanging out,
honestly, a lot of them don't.
That's true, too.
A lot of them don't. A lot of them just, it's kind of like, when I don't know if you played sports heavy, but when you played football or you was a star or you was well on the team, you always had people that didn't play, but they really wanted to just hang around and be around that crowd, be around the group.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing in the cigar world. You got guys that they just, they're like, we got something in common. We smoke cigars.
They want to touch you a little bit.
Yeah, so they want to hang around and stuff like that. And, they do want to, they want to get close
touch
to you.
them?
Hey, what you smoking? I mean, what are you smelling? What are you wearing?
Right.
That's when I know they're real close. Guess what kind of cologne you got on? They're like, oh man,
you
bro,
smell nice.
really?
What is that?
But nah, it's just awesome, man, and meeting great people across the country. been real fun for us.
So this release is, I think, has gone pretty well for you, right? Off the gate.
Absolutely. Pre-sold over 350 boxes at the show.
That's great.
Only created 400 of them for that particular run, and then now we're going to split them up that way. And we're having a great time, man. Really, really having a great time. The response, honestly, is what's really cool to me, because I really wanted to get it out there to my guys that are really golfers.
Right.
And where we live at here, how heavy golf is.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got guys that, man, out of 365 days in a year, they play golf 180 to 200 days.
Right.
That's, to me, is absolutely incredible.
Do you think you're gonna make like Robustos and call them like the front drunk nine and front drunk, like someone's fucking wasted and they're like, they can't really, they can't really
Right.
finish the holes, but they
Call
want
it
to smoke a cigar.
a putting
anyways?
green.
Listen, I'm always open for suggestions because I think like that. Like
Right.
I like to,
Right.
we like to build our own trajectory and do it our way. That's exclusive to out with things. But before we do that, we're supposed to do that mixed cigar together. That was
Yeah.
that when you sent me that duck.
Oh yeah, the Howard,
Yeah,
the Howard
'cause
G duck.
That one, that still is like a limited edition or something like that. Will be super hot.
Yeah, dude.
I think that was cold.
Dude, let's do that.
That picture, and
We'll
it
do a store
reminded me-
exclusive.
Yeah, store exclusive. Only sold at Hustler.
Yeah. Yeah.
Store exclusive, sold at Hustler. Right?
You're gonna get an email about that one from somebody. I just want you to know, like,
Nah.
all caps.
No,
all
no,
caps.
no, 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 no.
As
No,
per
no,
my
no.
previous email.
No.
Okay. All right. We'll see.
I think that would be great.
Yeah, we're down.
Yeah.
But it was designed from here, so
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
Right.
The Howard G duck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the Howard the duck.
I have something on
Howard
my
G.
mind when you guys are talking about golf.
Yeah.
You call it the perfect approach.
The perfect. Oh. That's it. So it's all right.
Oh.
The perfect approach is the perfect round.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. I feel like you need to microdose
it's a little
bit
too
with
close.
ideas, yeah.
Well, when you're teeing off or something, like you're approaching. Anyways. I like the Howard G one. That was great. Yeah, the Howard Duck. Yeah.
That'd be great. Right.
So what do you see moving into like to Q4? Because I mean, you're obviously busy as shit. These just dropped. They just came out.
Yeah.
We're gonna put them on the site ASAP. What's next for you? What are you thinking?
So now, what we're working on now is for the next show.
Okay. Because I mean, that's gonna be short.
Yeah. So now we're going to, since they're moving it up, we're going to focus more on the PCA now.
Right.
Since there doesn't make logical sense for a month turnaround.
Right.
So we're doing that. But what we do have coming out now for the beginning of the year will be the Humi packs. So the way we're doing the Humi packs is we're gonna have the Black Moses. So what we're gonna put is just one of them in one of each
like
one
a
of the
travel
Black Moses in the Humi packs. Second of all, we're doing the same thing with the Magic Stick.
Okay.
And then we have one called the 5 rings that we're going to do. And so the 5 rings is 3 of the little sources.
Nice.
And then, so in the back of it, it will talk about Leon Cersei's 3 national championships and Ike's 2 Super Bowls. And so those will be our Humi packs that we put out to start.
Right.
After that, I'm thinking about, because of the success of this, it might be cool to do a perfect round Humi pack with,
Yeah,
2 and 2. Or
Right.
we can do 3 and 3, whatever makes the most sense.
Right.
Because there's a lot of stores like the ABC Liquors and the Total Wine and stuff like
Right.
that they have the cigar side to the store. And when you walk in there, if you notice, most of those customers are looking for like value deals.
Grab
yeah.
packs.
Grab packs
Grab
and stuff
bags
like
and
that.
stuff.
So one of the things about that, once I realized, I had a conversation with some of the larger brands, and they told me the type of numbers that move throughout the country just off of Humi packs. I was like, oh yeah, that is something that we need to step into
Right.
for us.
You call them Howie packs.
Oh.
Well, and a lot of people know more about the Black Moses line, the Magic Sticks,
Yeah.
and all those as well. And so when you look at the Humi pack, it's like they're getting a deal, because if it's like 4 cigars in there, you're technically paying for 3,
Right.
or 5 is you're pretty much paying for 4 and stuff like that.
Right.
And so people like that can at least get them to smoke the cigar.
I like the 6 because then if you're playing with 2 other players or 2 other people playing golf, everybody's got two.
Two.
Yeah, so
Right.
with that one, we can do the perfect round. We put it with 6.
Yeah.
3 front 9 and 3 back 9s.
Yeah.
That'll give him a chance to smoke it. And if you got somebody like smokes like Leon Cersei, he smokes like he has a Hoover vacuum cleaner throat. Is what
Yeah,
I tell
I
him.
believe that.
So that he just like
He's
you
a
watch
big guy.
him, you watch him smoke, bro. You watch it just
Just burns up the steak. It's-
You just watch it.
Yeah.
So for him, this wouldn't work for 2 9s. He would probably need 4.
Right.
Yeah.
He'll probably smoke 2 on the front 9 and 2 on the back 9 for him.
He needs a lot of breath for that body.
Yeah,
Dude, that dude is cool as fuck, man.
he is.
Yeah.
And he has the best stories in the world.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit him up. I want to go to a Jacksonville game.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get a bunch of them.
Yeah.
We'll probably go. I'll probably get 10 tickets or so.
I gotta see what the
10,
lineup
12.
is. That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it.
It's gotta be when I'm not going to a Tampa game. That's the thing. We gotta work that out. So
Well, you only going to the Tampa home games.
yeah.
But
Yeah, it's gotta be
And I'm
late.
going to like half of them.
well, yeah, because you got to sell the other half. It'll make sense.
Yeah.
But then again, you don't have Tom Brady, so is it going to really be worth the sell?
I mean, it's going to be a rough year.
that's
what you're
totally
saying.
different.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. Now, there are
But
some.
it's still Florida, though.
I mean, there are still premier games, right? Like Philly's coming to town.
You're not going to want to go to that game?
I fucking hate Philly fans, bro.
But they're in your stadium. It's totally different
Oh.
Philly when
Yeah,
they're
but
in
those-
your stadium compared to going to Philly.
But those
yeah.
those tickets can
I've
sell.
been.
To Philly?
Play Philly there. No, I mean, I worst fans that I've.
Prior to Jameis or after Jameis?
It was after Jameis.
And was Jameis on Saints?
No, there were times where he was on the Bucks, and there were times when he was on the Saints.
Oh, okay.
So well, last year when Evans leveled Lattimore,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't bring my son to the next game, and I was like, listen, I just don't want to bring you, because I don't know how this is going to play out or whatever the case may be, and I'm glad that I didn't because there are these extremely large fat dudes behind me, and they
It
were
was
just
nice, and then just cut them right in.
yeah, they're just complete assholes. They threw their box of popcorn at the guy right next to me.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm like, oh, man.
That would have been even a worse situation with a child there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like here's an example of what happens at this game. So, like kind of what I was saying upstairs, I'm a big believer in that, right? Like I'll reprimand my kid. Don't worry, my kid's not getting off the hook for shit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get to reprimand my kid, right? So we sit down, and my son likes to stand during the game, the whole game. He's 10 years old, right? He's excited about the game. He likes to
Absolutely.
try and get beads and whatever the case may be. We have great seats. We're in the front, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next to us is this family of Steelers fans, right? And we're at like the 30, so the game is kind of down this way, right? And this lady doesn't want to stand up. So she looks at my son and she says, can you sit down? I can't see. So my son sits down. I go, said, excuse me? I go, why'd you sit down? He goes, she told me to. And she looks at me and she goes, well, we can't see. I said, so stand up. So stand up too. You're perfectly able to stand up.
Absolutely.
You can stand up and cheer on your team. She goes, well, I have a son too. And I'm like,
He can stand up too.
he can also stand up if he can't see in this section, right? So I looked at my son. I said, you go right ahead and you stand up. And he stood up the whole fucking time. I was like, all right, cool. Now, there was a guy right behind him, and he was an older dude. Like, he was an older guy. So he tapped me on the shoulder and said, hey, listen, can you do me a favor? Is it okay if your son sits down when they're just directly in front of me? Because, I struggle to stand. I said, absolutely, man. No problem. Happy to accommodate you. But if you're a lady or a kid or something and you don't want to and you're going to a sport game,
Exactly.
stand the fuck up. Stand up. Or watch it at home.
See, that's why I go to NBA games. You sit down.
You sit down?
Yeah.
Not as much standing in basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's like one breakaway crazy dunk or some shit.
Oh,
or something.
when they're coming down the lane and you see them high rising,
Right.
you jump.
Right. You start to go a little nuts.
Right.
He kept the mask on.
He put it back on. It must be time for Phil's fun
He's
facts.
getting there. He's
Getting
getting
ready.
He took it off to breathe a little bit, right?
Yeah. I have to breathe. No, Phil never removes a mask.
So, yeah, no, Phil always, he keeps it on all the time. So, yeah, I mean, fuck that guy,
Yeah.
and, her husband was next to him. He didn't say shit to me. And so, as the game progresses, Jax is it's an art form as far as acquiring shit from fucking the Bucks guys. So he's get beads, he gets shirts, he gets all this shit, right?
Yes.
So he gets some beads, and I said, give it to that kid, see if the kid wants some. Because this kid's trying to get some, but they're ignoring any Steelers fans. Mm-hmm. So my son goes to hand them to him. He goes, hey, you want some? And he looks at him, and you could tell that he didn't know how to respond.
The kid didn't?
We're not supposed to like each other.
Yeah, and he's like,
I can't like you.
So he stands around, like, I don't know if he was worried that his mom would get mad or some shit, and he goes, no, I don't want them. Like, you motherfucker, you know you want these beads. You
exactly.
fucking dumb.
Should have just held them out and just turned away.
Like,
you take them, I won't let.
Dude. Like, get over it. Stand the like. I have no problem with the you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind saying to you, dude, get your shit together. Stand the fuck up. I'm not gonna sit here and gain some type of rage and be upset about it. Like, I'm moving the fuck on. If you want to continue to be angry about it, and your family wants to be mad because he's standing up, then all right, go right ahead. But you just passed up on the things that you were trying to get, dummy. You big dummy.
And if you're mad that someone's standing in front of you, you should have bought those seats.
Right? Yeah.
Sorry about your luck.
Yeah.
Exactly.
His teeth just hit the microphone.
His teeth hit the mic. That's fucking hilarious.
Can we get this out of the way?
Yeah, we'll get into Phil's fun facts, and then Howie will cover some of the news and get your opinions on some of these things. I think that
I didn't really pull much of news. I figured we'd be talking to Howie. I've got 2 stories.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, we'll talk more to Howie.
All right.
Welcome to Cigar Hustlers Podcast feature, Phil's Fun Facts.
Hello, peoples. All right, fellas.
You're rubbing on the microphone, Phil.
I'm trying not to. All right, cigar smoking is the national pastime in Cuba. In Cuba, cigar smoking is a hotly debated topic. A professional sport is dedicated to smoking cigars called La Fábrica de los Puros, the cigar trade. The country has 3 teams.
Yeah.
Fuego Humo, Docena de Fumadores, Howard G.
And I guess the third one's probably the dominant team.
That was probably the most popular team for sure. Right.
Yeah. Very nice.
Thank you.
Oh, you sound so much better all of a sudden. So weird.
He stretches that mouth when he's on the camera. It's weird.
Well, I mean, one of these things, these news things I want to talk about anyway, so.
The big one.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
From the 4 corners of the world, all the cigar industry news you could possibly need. The Cigar Hustler Podcast Report with Mike 2.
The big story of the week, premium cigar industry beats FDA in court. Regulations are vacated. Ooh. The premium cigar industry has won the lawsuit against the FDA. Judge Amit P. Mahata of the U.S. District Court of the District of Columbia has ruled in the premium cigar industry's favor by vacating the U.S. Food and Drug Administration's deeming regulations for premium cigars. The ruling means that the deeming regulations introduced by the agency in 2016 do not apply to any cigar that meets the court's definition of premium cigars, meaning that those cigars are unregulated by the FDA. That what you want to talk about, Michael?
I do, yeah.
Please. All I have now is what makes it a premium cigar, but we've been over that hundreds of times.
Well, I think what's kind of humorous to me about the whole thing.
That's the original judge from 2016.
Yeah.
He's been sitting on this thing for, 5 years now?
Yeah. I mean, he kind of slammed them a few years back and said, you guys have no.
You're right.
So now it's confirmed.
Right.
Everybody likes to take credit for this shit.
Everybody.
Hey.
First headlines I saw was that the CRA did it.
Yeah, we did it.
Now the PCA saying, look all this money we spent.
We did it.
And Rocky Patel's like, no, I did it.
We did it.
Hello, I did it.
Like, the real bad motherfuckers are the ones that actually contributed and focused on doing this shit and asked for no fucking acknowledgement whatsoever.
Right.
They're like, all right, cool. We got more shit to cover. We got more grounds to fight.
Right. There's other things going on now. Let's move on.
Like, let's celebrate. My boy Jerry Catrone, he did these are the top brands that you should be thankful for.
I saw
doing
that.
This. And I'm like, what do you fucking wake?
I didn't read the article.
You fucking wake up angry? He's like, is this a thing now, you grumpy fuck?
Oh, I saw that when you posted that.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm not bowing to anybody. I'm not,
No,
fuck out of here.
Everybody had a piece of it, so thank you, everybody.
A lot of people contributed to it. And I'm sure a lot of people that contributed to it haven't even been mentioned.
No.
Right? And they don't fucking care if they get mentioned or not.
No.
Right? And none of these guys did it for me.
No, they did it for them.
They did it for themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
They did it to protect themselves so that they can make
Right. I didn't do this. I did it for you.
so that Rocky Patel can continue on his Learjet video that I saw
Right.
with Kurt Kendall.
Nice.
And on his boats with Abe and
Yeah.
like and I'm not shitting on the guy for I mean hell dude, if I had that much on the line, of course I would do the same thing, right?
Sure.
But I'm also not saying, hey,
We should come up with a press release, and we should say we did it.
okay, we'd like to acknowledge
did
all of
it.
our
The Cigar
countless
Hustler
efforts
Podcast would like all of you to thank us for getting this pushed through.
for the unconfirmed millions of dollars in which we contributed.
Yes, millions.
Unconfirmed.
In personal meetings with Judge Mahata.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
completely ignorant to this case.
Okay.
So what did it do?
Well, the FDA has been trying to regulate premium cigars for
Since 2016.
yeah.
Is this the flavor thing or this is
No,
separate?
this is all of
Everything.
it. So, you know,
They
they
did-
worked
Go ahead.
they worked on these terms called substantial equivalency, stating that, you know, your cigar had to meet the requirements of any single cigar that was made from I think it was like 2007 or some shit
Something
like
like
that. And, you know, then they tried to make it so that how would you break that down? How, you know, like how could you determine
You
the
had to have
exact
soil samples from the factory.
I
What
mean-
kind of water did you use?
Oh, you got to spend more money.
Yeah.
well, not only that, but it's impossible to do.
Okay.
It's a third world country.
Right.
They get the water from the creek out back.
Yeah, they get
Right.
we get it from the
You
creek.
know.
With the buckets.
Right.
With the
buckets.
buckets.
Or, you know,
No.
bamboo.
Here's what it would have eventually done. What it eventually done was it resulted in like 3 or 4 guys making cigars for you, and then nobody else would have been able to compete.
You had to pay to have your cigar tested.
So the little guys would die.
A lot of little guys
overnight.
went out when they heard it was going to happen.
Yeah, they packed it in.
They packed it in and
So
went,
now-
nope, I'm done. I can't afford this.
Yeah, I'm not doing those. So, how do you feel about the FDA? What you got?
I mean, I agree with you.
Howard had a lot to
Yeah.
do with it. He helped.
He was a
also.
major contributor.
Major
Major
contributor to the
contributor.
cause.
Thank you,
yes.
Howard. Thank you.
know
Thank
what,
you,
guys?
Howard.
Listen, I don't need any thanks. We're just looking out for each other.
Such a nice guy. I love Howard.
I mean, hey,
So humble. So
for the people.
for the people.
Hey.
Do you see all the billboards that are going up against Morgan & Morgan?
Oh, I
You'll
have
see
seen-
one on the
I
ride
have seen
home.
some of those.
Do you think it's against him or you think it's him creating more media?
It says "Fool the People" on it.
Do you think maybe he's creating more media?
I don't
mean,
know.
it's possible.
It is possible.
Either way,
Who has enough money just to
Maybe
throw some up bullshit?
he was smoking some of that
billboard?
marijuana. He's been getting legalized. He's like, you know, it'd be a great idea. Put a full hat on me on the billboard.
we did a reverse campaign.
Right.
As soon as you go to that website, it redirects you to mine.
Right. Click here for more information. Hey,
You'll
what
see,
happened?
you'll see it driving home.
Okay.
It's like right before the Longwood exit on the right hand side, and it's Morgan & Morgan, and they dressed him up. They painted a clown on him and all types of shit.
Maybe it's Dan.
Dan Newland?
Yeah.
Dan Newland is
Oh,
out
they're
there.
just crushing it.
Yeah. Well, he's got a couple
I
jets.
feel like it's somebody that got screwed over on a deal and had enough
it's a
money
lot of
to say,
money to waste after getting screwed.
Dude, but, you know, there's this whole realm of people that have just fucking retarded money.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
FDA thing, yeah.
So,
Hmm.
should be interesting.
If it wasn't something he did, wouldn't you think he'd get an injunction by now or something to make him take him down or something?
I don't think that you can. I mean, it's freedom of speech.
Yeah, freedom of speech.
Yeah, but it's got to be something. He's a lawyer, for God's sake.
Yeah, there's some defamation of character.
Yeah,
type
something he
thing
could do.
he
Maybe.
pull it off.
But I feel like the person who put it up is obviously smart enough to do it. Unless it's him. Unless he did it
That's what I
himself.
said.
I
Maybe
wouldn't
it's
put
bad-
it, I
no
wouldn't
media
put
is
it
bad
past him to do it himself.
No, I wouldn't either.
Because he's the largest, what is it?
He's got
Injury-
offices everywhere.
injury
In this,
attorney?
yeah, personal injury.
in the world.
In the,
world,
in
yeah.
the universe. I saw that.
yeah.
In the universe.
In the
universe.
universe.
Right, in the universe.
Like,
yeah. Yeah.
Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Offices everywhere.
Right, it's basically what you should say now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everywhere you go in Florida, you see an office somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not just Florida. It's every,
Well, I know, but
Literally everywhere.
But he
in the
lives in Lake
world.
Mary or some shit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
yeah,
You hang out with him?
he knows him.
You know him?
I know who
You know-
he is.
You know, does he know you?
He knows of me.
He knows who
Oh.
you are?
He's gonna
He's
come out with a cigar for him.
my attorney
Yeah.
is what they both graduated together.
Okay. You play golf with him?
You've met him.
No, I've met him,
Yeah.
nice.
but
You get in your cups together with him? Like a few drinks or some shit?
he drinks a lot.
Yeah, I heard that.
I-
allegedly.
Allegedly.
You always throw
Allegedly.
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 Oh, allegedly.
Yeah.
Right,
Allegedly.
yeah, allegedly.
Got
Allegedly.
you. Got you.
Yeah, it could be apple juice.
Yeah.
right, right. It just
I
looks
thought
like
it was
scotch.
scotch.
Spoiled apple juice.
Could
But
be. Could be.
Has he had the front 9 yet or the back 9?
No, I haven't seen him. He didn't come to my event.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're not talking about
not
your event.
Not a Steelers fan? Is he not a Steelers fan?
I mean,
Maybe Jacksonville?
I don't know.
You got to ask the hard questions, bro, when you see this guy. I mean, come on.
I feel like I like talking to my attorney. My attorney is cool. You know?
Right.
Anything I want to know about him, I just ask my attorney because they
You get
know
the
each other.
details. Use the back channels. I like it. Okay.
Okay, next story.
Yeah.
Micallef takes over All Saints sales. Micky Pegg joins Micallef.
Yes, that is true.
Oh, what a
Our
smart
friend
move.
Micky Pegg has been consumed.
What's up, huge?
Micky Pegg has been named the president of sales for not even vice president.
Micky Pegg consumed Micallef.
No, other way around.
Oh, he fucked himself up and got himself a job. Is what just happened.
Oh, my
He's no longer
God.
a fucking owner.
No, all those photos at home with his family
Yeah, it's
anymore.
like,
And All Saints Cigars, a company co-owned by Pegg, will now be sold by Micallef's sales team. Pegg will lead a Micallef sales team that has 7 people in the field, 6 sales representatives, and Pegg will lead. Well, we did it. Andy Yaffe, national sales director, and will now sell products from All Saints. Press release indicates that most other operations, fulfillment, and invoicing will remain separate. While Pegg is joining Micallef, the ownership structure of the two companies has not changed, and therefore the two companies remain separate entities. Oh, so they weren't consumed. They're running separate.
yeah, but it sounds like he got. Maybe
But he's president of sales for Micallef.
No,
maybe he got a salary.
yeah, no brakes, all gas.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled
I'm
to
like-
roll up my sleeves and work hands-on with a dedicated sales force
How
once
much
again.
is he making? I
Said
wanna
Pegg
know.
in press release. Oh, call him.
It's not going to say that.
I'm transparent that All Saints Cigars is my plan A, and there is no plan B while implementing a strategy with Micallef that I firmly believe in.
Are you calling?
Decision strengthens plan A. Yeah, call him, ask him how much he makes, Michael. Did you connect?
I think it's only 80,000.
I want to know if he answers the phone, Micallef Cigars.
Bets. Huge.
What's up, huge? I am with the client right now, huge.
Oh, I thought it clicked. It's not answering.
Do I give out his number on the podcast?
Yes. Remember how we did this last time?
If you don't
Hello, you've reached Micky Pegg. I'm not available right now, but please leave your name and a message and what
Give out
time you called.
Number
And I'll get
except
back
for the
to you
last
as soon as
two.
possible. Have a great
I'm
day.
going to show it. It sounds so happy.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more
Micallef Cigars.
options.
Hey, Mickey, this is Mike from the Cigar Hustlers Podcast. You're currently on the podcast, even though you couldn't answer the phone.
I want to buy Micallef Cigars.
We just
Heard you
have
were the guy.
we have a couple of questions here with this unification of sales, and to see that you're labeled president. Just kind of curious. Number one is what the salary is, and how much you're getting paid for something like that. So if you can give us a buzz back, we're going to ask you some seriously hard questions, and we'll see you later. Huge.
Now that was gangster. That was gangster. I got to give it to you.
Thank you.
Micallef has their own factory, and his cigars are made by Rocky Patel.
Right,
I'm going to be honest.
Rocky.
I smoked a lot of cigars.
Yeah.
I've never smoked a Micallef cigar.
No.
We don't carry them here. We had that. They had a young lady who was their rep for a while. She came in here a couple of times,
Mm-hmm.
and she didn't smoke cigars. It was really weird.
Is it Dominican or Nicaraguan?
Micallef is Nicaraguan.
Never have.
You got to work on that still.
Working on what?
How you say Nicaragua?
Oh, did I say it wrong again?
Yeah, I mean, it
Nicaraguan.
sounds a little racist. Howie, was that racist? I don't know.
Oh, wow.
I don't think so.
Thank you, Howie. Thank you very much, my friend Howie.
You're just lucky that he's
My
so
friend
sweet.
Howie.
My friend Howie. He would know if I was being racist.
I don't know. He's pretty chill. He's pretty chill.
Talk about putting the brother on the spot. I don't know what the hell going on.
They say I'm racist all the time.
I have some
That's
other
his thing.
sources that we're gonna
say I'm racist?
we're gonna exploit. Yeah, we're gonna review some of your comments every once in a while. Yeah,
Nice.
it'll be good.
Who else we calling?
I don't want to tell you.
Oh,
I'll let you know. But yeah, all right. So no answer on Micky Pegg.
no answer to Micky
The
Pegg.
retro hell on this is phenomenal, by the way. If I have to,
You know,
say
it's really
something.
good.
The
I'm
front-
enjoying it.
The front 9 is a fucking banger.
Yeah, the retro
Yeah.
hell on this is pretty hot.
a fucking banger.
But
I like
back
the back
to-
9 too.
But back to your, I don't want to interrupt you. What you were
No, that was the only two I pulled. I figured we'd talk to you more.
Well, good. That's not a bad choice.
I'd like to know one question about your cigar.
But
How did you come up with the box? Like, why the...
It's golf, so it's green.
Well, I know I understand the color, but why the crisscross of the clubs with the ball and stuff?
It's kind of like a skull and bones thing.
Yeah, is that what you're going for, or?
Well, no. So if you look at it, if it's designed for golf, right? There's also 2 different sticks in there. I might as well put 2 different types of golf sticks also.
These are 2 different ones. This is a driver and this is an iron or something.
Well, no, I'm just saying there's two sticks.
Okay.
Right.
You know, so but there's 2 different types of sticks. So if it was just one complete blend in there, you know, I probably could have stayed with that one golf stick thing. But I wanted to make it.
And then it'd be the magic stick, and now we're going a totally different direction.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the magic stick.
No, I really enjoy when it comes to like your boxes and stuff like that. You know, when I'm looking at a cigar, like, you know, you see the same wooden boxes and you're just kind of like, you know, nothing's really going on with it. Yours are different.
You just go,
Yeah, you just kind of look at the box. I mean,
Well, the other ones are more traditionally Nicaraguan or Dominican looking.
What about that one? What about that one? Did you hear him say that one? What do you think?
oh my god,
Lord.
He just has a little accent when he has to say Nicaragua.
Yeah, he's got to work on it. Oh. Don't be sorry. Be better, man.
It's
It's okay.
Thanks, Howie.
It's okay.
You smell very nice, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, what is
he's
that?
What is that?
Now
What is
Palmer's nervous.
Snuggle up to his neck a little bit. What is that?
It's amazing.
So did you
Very
do this
alluring.
design yourself?
No, so I have a
Marketing team?
Marketing team. So
Nice.
I pretty much have a conversation, tell them what I want, you know, and then I just start sending stuff, and then either Rachel look at it and then find out what she likes, and then send it to me, and then I give her pretty much the final.
Gotcha.
thing. Or if I want to add something to it, I just want to give it that golf theme, design it towards that, but I also want to have it stay in unison with the core value of the brand and the lookage, how we look with the, you know, the Howard G stamp on the top and everything that way. I was gonna do a different type of box, and then I was like, you know, I'd rather keep it simple, keep it clean, and keep it looking the way we
You
know.
got a magnet there too.
Yeah.
That's nice.
No, I noticed.
well.
I noticed in the logo. You were established in '85, or that's when you were?
83.
That's when you were born.
Yeah, me personally, I was established in '83.
Okay, so that's what
established.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
was
got it.
established.
How old did you think poor Howie was?
Yeah. I don't- how
Making
old do you
cigars for the last 45 years?
How old do you
whatever
think
it
he
is?
was? Phil.
I thought he was in his 40s.
Oh.
Sorry, Howie.
Well, I mean, he's getting there.
Yeah, but you know, like I listen to his stories and stuff all the time. I think he's a little older than. He's only older than me by a little bit.
Well, if he was established in '83, I mean, technically this year he is going to be 40 if he hasn't turned 40 already.
Nope. I'll be 40 in November.
What are we doing?
Nice.
What kind of party are we invited to? Or we're just invited? I mean, that's the big 4-0.
Now we're inviting ourselves.
And will your lawyer be there?
Look,
I have to see. Honestly, I don't even know what
you know
I'm
what?
doing
You
yet.
know what? I don't want to nitpick here.
Got to contact
I don't want to get ahead of
It's
ourselves.
like you. His wife does everything, so we'll contact
I don't want to get ahead of myself here. But did you invite Howie to your birthday party?
No.
No.
We
okay.
haven't had
Did
it yet.
you invite
We
him?
haven't had it yet this year.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Well, you might want to lock that in because I invited Howie
Our
to my
birthday
birthday
is
party.
first.
Well, okay. First of all, normally we have our birthday party here
Yeah.
at Hustler,
Okay.
but there's a lot of things that have happened to where that I don't know if that's happening.
Oh, you're saying because I trumped that? Because I did mine here?
He's
Well, we
leaving.
can't do the same
He's
thing.
leaving.
Oh, I won't be here for my birthday.
Oh, where are you going to be?
Tanner's wedding is the day before my birthday.
So then, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in.
Would you like to come to my son's wedding? It's in Missouri.
See, he's not inviting you to the birthday party, so
I just
I
haven't put it
probably
together.
won't be having a birthday.
you don't have to really include him. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I could throw a party here too now. I could always
That's
throw a party.
hey.
No,
Ah,
it's,
it's
There you go.
it's a snap of a finger. I
Yeah.
can have a party.
It could be
Yeah, that's
several
right.
things. You know, he could do like a whole week of this. 40's big.
It is.
40's
Do
a
a party
big one.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We won't go to the other place. all
We
right?
can't go to the other one.
No, we're
Not allowed inside.
Just understand, we've declined that invitation.
I mean, the way you work it out, you don't want us to show is you have it there and like, oh, sorry guys.
Sorry,
No, we will have one here as well.
Nice.
Oh, the consolation
Nice.
party will be here.
Hey, the better party. Will
Yeah,
be
that's
here.
true. But you can invite him to come here if you want. He won't come here either.
But this one we'll have a, like you said, up the private lounge. That'll be
Okay.
dope. Okay, we'll do something like that, and it'll be an invite only.
Only if I can get Merriweather yelling fucking penalties in the background like he did last time, calling shit.
Oh, he's definitely gonna come.
That shit was amazing.
If he doesn't get invited, it'll really be a problem.
Yeah,
It'll be, you know. And you know, at this stage in life, even though we're the same age, he's had 507 in his career than I ever had.
Right.
And so it's not even worth it.
Yeah.
Just put a guy on the list, because if he's not on the list, he's gonna be mad and sends all kind of racial text messages to me.
Oh, that's nice.
Thought we were MFing boys, you N-word.
I like, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Brandon fan.
I know.
I love Merriweather.
He's with me. We're typically together.
Guy is my speed. That's all I can
About
say.
about three nights a week I'm usually with Brandon.
Yeah. That guy is hilarious, man. Dude, we were watching the game. We were watching the UF-FSU game, and I didn't know what the hell the penalty was for. We were in the private lounge. And all of a sudden, in the background, like, you forgot he's there. He's just kind of quiet, and you hear illegal motion. And then and I don't think the announcers knew what it was for. I don't know what the penalty's for. And then
he saw it.
Yeah. And I'm like, that was fucking amazing right there. That was fucking amazing.
But you know what? It's always cool when you're actually watching games with guys like Brandon, and especially Ike, definitely Ike, because of the way their eyes
how they
look
read the game.
Yeah, they see it differently.
We look at it totally different than they look at it.
Yeah.
You're being entertained where they're more looking for what's going on.
We're watching from the cheap seats, We're like, oh, what is this?
Should give them their own flags and see if they can get it out before the ref does.
Right.
Yeah.
Penalty.
Or they call who it's going to.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was number 76, bro. How did you see that?
Right.
I was watching the same
Was
play.
76 even on the field? I didn't even see him.
Right. But that kind of stuff happens.
There was did you see the penalty for Pittsburgh with too many men on the field, or you see that?
What was that, fourth quarter?
Yeah.
I was gone.
You already left.
Yeah, we were left.
Did you guys all drive together?
Yeah.
He left early too?
Yeah.
It's a long walk from way up high, Mike.
No. Ike sends me a text. Hey, yo, I'm in the truck.
Oh,
Oh, really? Didn't give us no warning.
No, I'm leaving, or we're gonna go in 10, or.
So I told my buddy with me. I said, man, Ike's in the truck. He's like, oh, let's go. I was like, you ain't gotta say nothing to me. I think I sent you a text. Oh no, you text me. Yeah. We was already. I told you we were already.
I was like, where you at? We're gonna meet up. You're like, shit, I'm already on I-4. I'm like,
yeah, we were in Lakeland by that time, bro.
Like, goddamn.
No, you sent me a text saying we got him right where we wanted.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, if I left the game, it was 27-7. He must have scored a touchdown. So then I look at my phone, I'm like, oh, Buccaneers scored 10 more points. So instead of an ass whipping, we lost respectively.
Hey, you know what, man?
Lost by 10.
Dude, I just like to go and have a good time.
Me too.
And I'm going to stay to the bitter end. You know what I mean? We're riding this out. I want to see some shit, And you know what was sad, though, is sometimes, like, I saw one guy, he was a cornerback, he was covering a player, he came down on his foot the wrong way, and I'm pretty sure he blew out his ACL, man. And you could see the tears in this guy's eyes. Yeah. I'm like, fuck. This is week one, But
when you think about it, it was week one or is it
no, this is that game. It's week one of preseason.
So it's preseason, right? And this happened in the first quarter or later?
It happened towards the end.
So obviously it's not a starter.
Right.
So it's not somebody that's made the team.
Trying for a spot.
It's not the direct backup if you're in the fourth quarter.
Right.
So now it's one of those 90 percentiles that's trying to make it to the 53-man roster.
Like unicorn.
And so now he injures himself.
Well, that's
you know what? You can cancel Christmas.
Right. It's over.
Right,
It's over.
It's over. Even if he made minimum, which is probably what, $500,000 a year or some shit.
Hell no.
How much you make for minimum?
I think minimum is like 180 or something.
If you don't make the team,
yeah, but I'm saying
you go to like the guys that get cut that don't make the team, but they still want you around. You go to the practice squad.
Right.
Those guys make like 80,000-90,000.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but if you made the team,
I think it's like 180
minimum,
or something.
160, something like that.
Yeah. Come on, man, it's got to be more than that.
But but check this out. You mean to tell me?
I'll take 160. I'll take 50.
I'll take $1.60 to sit on the bench.
$1.60. You don't get the chance to sit on the bench.
Yeah, no, but if you were third string,
I'll be 10th string.
Nah, there's no such thing.
You need me to carry all the helmets? I'm in.
I'll bring the water.
You're the practice dummy
No, I know.
So it's
trust
like
me.
it's
They
like
strap you to the sled.
Yeah.
And they
it's
just
like if
ran
I
into
played
you.
running back, right?
Yeah.
And I was on the practice squad on the Cowboys. I got to go up against the Cowboys starting defense, and I got to play the running back from the opposition team
Right.
and run their plays. So
Make
now
sure
I
my
gotta-
jersey's red.
I got to run towards Michael Parsons,
Right.
who's about to probably next year or the year after set the whole market in the whole industry.
For sure.
That's, you know,
Those might be
For-
some
for
good
his-
practice squad guys, though.
You're just getting hit
but I'm going to get hit. I'm going
Right.
to get leveled by this guy
every
Yeah.
time.
for damn $80,000
Somebody needs
in
a
a year.
raise.
And this guy's going to be making $8 million a game. Or you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
like $8 million every month or something.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm getting $80,000 for the season.
But you do have some good tickets.
And apparently not. I mean, he's got to connect with Ike, and he was over there fucking.
He's up at
Well,
the top
nah,
there.
that was different. That
You know
was
what I mean? He was a fucking.
that was first of all the away game. It's preseason.
So wait, you rode
Yeah.
with Ike to the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then when you get there, he's like, I'm going to the press box. You guys
Pretty
are-
much. Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are up there?
I mean,
That's how that works.
I'll see you after the
Yeah.
game.
All right, guys.
He's a scout.
Well, no, I understand
So
why
he
he's
has
in
to-
there.
He's going with the GM.
Yeah, it was a casual flex on his boys. Yeah, of course.
But you would think if he's taking you with, you're going to sit.
No, it's like any game he wants to go to, he's gonna give you tickets. Now, when I go to Pittsburgh, it's not the same.
Right.
Pittsburgh,
Oh, yeah,
get
right,
there
right.
there on the field.
Right.
You should have just kept walking with him until somebody put their arm in front of you.
Nah.
That's more embarrassing.
You know, and then I had somebody. It was one of our top brand ambassadors with us. Anyways, so yeah, it was cool. I just didn't know it was gonna be that high. Is what I was saying.
Right.
And the same text message I sent you. That's when you were laughing because I was like, "Bro, really?"
I was dying.
I said, "I swear to God, I almost touched the blimp."
We had to duck when it
You
blew
know,
over.
the other cool thing that fucking happened at that game for me was number 19 on Pittsburgh, last name
That
Austin.
bomb, they caught that bomb.
Yeah.
his dad was behind you.
Right behind me, dude. And he was going nuts and
Yeah.
he was so excited. I'm like, God, that's got to be such a
Yeah.
fucking good feeling.
Yeah.
Because he actually got hurt last season.
Mm-hmm.
He never made the field. He broke his foot or something. So, to see his kid come around, I'm like, damn, that kid's pretty talented. And he's
Yeah.
only like 5'9", so it's like there's hope for people that are my height.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
my height
yeah,
too.
exactly.
Yeah, hey.
You know what I'm saying? So, and he wanted the football.
Yeah.
So he's
Absolutely
like,
want that.
he was yelling he called his son Bebe because I guess he's the second or third or whatever. They all have the same name, and he's going, Bebe, give me the ball. So then a guy goes out, picks up the ball, runs it over. I hand it to his dad. His dad's going, yeah, and like
That's
everybody's going nuts in
Oh,
that
that's
crowd.
cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, that was a cool feeling.
And you got to touch the ball.
I touched it. I touched it.
Oh, you
Should have
touched it.
stopped and taken a picture and then handed it to him.
Yeah. Like, hold on 1 second.
I'll give it to you in a minute. Just relax.
Tell your kid to come back.
Yeah, just calm down, man. Just
Tell him
calm
to
down.
come
I'm
I
not.
got
You'll
it.
get the ball.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I'm gonna get it for you.
I want
Okay,
a
you can
necklace.
get in the photo with me. Come on.
Yeah, take a picture of me, you and the ball.
Handing you the ball.
All right, thanks. Just sit back down, put it on my lap.
Then you would have made the news.
How do you piss off an entire crowd of Pittsburgh
Right.
Steeler fans? Like what?
What? The guy handed it to
Yeah,
me.
he gave it to me.
There was a lot of Steeler fans there, especially
Huge,
with
bro.
it being a preseason game.
Well, they haven't been in Tampa, I think, in like 20 years or something.
Oh,
Especially, yeah, no, they,
I should have got a chance to play him while they had Tom Brady.
I think they did in Pittsburgh.
Yep, it was in Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
not in Tampa.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Brady has beat every team.
But I
has.
will say, I was at the game last year when they had Brady, when the Bucks were down. I think they might have been down 10 or something, and people were leaving. And I was like, "Nah, I'm not leaving. That's Tom Brady. There's one guy.
2 minutes on the clock, bro. We got a chance.
That was the Saints game.
That was
and
the
it
Saints
looked like
game. Oh,
Kamara
man.
just fell out
20
short,
seconds on the
and
clock.
He got the ball back and he drove it down.
Yeah.
And I am not gonna lie, I got fired up then because I
Yeah.
was able to witness the GOAT
Give me goosebumps.
do
right
one
now.
of those last things, man.
You should have seen
You
me
know?
talking to those two fat people behind me at that point. I was like, what? What are you going to say now? I was fucking ready to go. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, that'll fire you up.
Yeah,
right there,
that
man.
was a good game.
Now that game I had club seats.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that game.
But that wasn't an Ike Connect.
No. That was one of my buddies that had season tickets there.
Yeah.
That was that. This was my first time ever in my life in the nosebleed.
Howie's he's a man of, he knows everybody.
Yeah,
He's got the connect.
it does.
I text Ike, I said, man, I gotta, just so you know, bro, I'm so high up. I got toilet paper in my hand just in case my nose starts.
So now he understands that he can't put you that high again.
And he says, He said, I can't with you.
Yeah.
He was laughing. I was like, man, I thought you was going to be on the field. I thought I was going to be like right behind you.
Right.
You know, first row or something.
I
I'm
know.
like, wee.
The complete opposite of the front row.
Man, I was looking at the parking lot.
I'll even
I
take
was
the
seeing
cannon
people's
seats.
lights on their cars.
So wait, but now where did you get to park?
We parked at
You didn't get a hookup where you could pull right up to the stadium or something?
Nah. By the time we got there, it was already after the first quarter or something.
Yeah, but I didn't know there was like,
Nah, you had to be there early.
Gotcha. So you had to walk a little bit.
Yeah, I think I got my steps in, bro.
You got your steps in?
Yeah, a little cardio.
There's a little cubby hole that I'll tell you about where you can. I got
he's got this
you.
planned out.
Well, you should.
I got
as
you.
much as you go there.
Yeah, I know. I found this spot. I'm like, this is the spot.
This is my
yeah.
So with this perfect round out, is this your new favorite cigar of your line?
I'll be honest with you. This is my first Dominican line, and I'm really seeing the response from the different blends, and so it's doing a really good job. I'm really excited. So I'm going to be adding some more things from the Dominican line.
So who'd you work with for this?
This one I worked with MJ Frias,
Okay.
my buddy Chris. Been knowing him for so long, and super proud of what he's been able to do.
Yeah.
And he makes a ton of cigars, and the cool thing is when you work with people that you actually know, they want to give you the best tobacco,
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what happened with me with my first line. You know, there's different levels of tobacco, and I kind of say, listen, man, for me to do this, I'm gonna need this top tier. And he was like, okay, let's make it happen. I was like, okay, cool. A lot of times people go and they try to get with larger brands that are really not really making the cigar. They're just their name is on it because some of the brand names you mentioned earlier, they don't own a factory.
Right.
They get theirs made by some other people, like
That is true.
Placencia. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they just add some premium to it. So, but for these guys, those personal relationship, when they come to you, like, man, bro, I'm telling you, man, we got to do something together, man.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, well, let me check out some things. And once they start to show me, I'm like, all right, well, let's do this.
Right.
And then, I take a while, because I do take a while.
Yeah.
And then I get it out to certain guys. And then, like you was able to try it before everybody else too. And I literally look for the feedback from the guys. I look at it from like this. If I give 100 sticks out, and of each one, and I'm getting feedback like 85 to 88 are saying it's fire.
Right.
And then I'm getting, let's say, like 92 to 94 saying it was really good.
Right.
I think we got action, because if I can do that with 100, then that means 1,000 people. That's the same ratio, which means 10,000 would be the same ratio.
Right.
All I have to do is get that stick in their hand.
Right.
And so it's kind of like, that's the kind of research I really look at. People that I really respect, who I know really smoke, and also not want to, tell me what they think I want to hear. No, just tell me the truth.
Not surrounded by yes people.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. And so I always say, smoke the first round and then smoke the back nine. I mean, front nine and the back nine.
Right.
And even if you smoke the back nine first, follow it with the front nine.
Right.
And then tell me what you think, because right now both of them are on your palate. So now you're able to say, man, you know what? Well, this one I liked it better, because I want to know which one you like better.
I don't think I've ever seen me personally, a paired cigar like that.
No.
Is this the first time you've seen?
I mean, I've seen them in like coffins or something like that. It's just two together. Like LFD did a Diadema duo or some shit. Some other things like that.
But see, I like the way I did it, and honestly, I'm gonna do it again with something else.
Right.
But I'll do this many boxes is gonna come in the pair.
Right.
But for the retailers, I will also do the majority of the masses.
The crybabies.
Well, everybody's not as cool as Mike, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Everybody's not as cool as Mike. 'Cause what Mike just said makes a lot of damn sense.
Yeah, like, okay, two boxes separated.
And especially if people got, ordered, 15, 20, and 30 boxes, it's not hard to take open it up and then take your sales reps and just split them.
Right.
That's cool. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it does make it easier for us to also say, hey, it's holiday season. And if for you guys looking to grab gifts and stuff like that, we also have it already
Already mixed.
for you.
Right.
Or you can just buy 2 boxes, however that way.
I like how it goes every other two. It's not like one side of the box or the other side of the box.
Yeah, I told them I wanted every other, so they can just grab them 2 by 2 like that.
Right.
That was the plan.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on, sir. Appreciate you. This is now
pleasure.
officially shipping, right? So
Yes.
we are in business. They're open.
Absolutely.
So cigars. Check out the Perfect Round. Available. Where at
Look at your local retailers.
Yeah, check it out.
It's available at cigarhustler.com.
Yeah, cigarhustler.com. God damn it. So, all right. Thanks, man. Anything
Thanks,
else,
Howie.
you guys? Good?
Always, guys.
I'm good.
All right.
All right,
Thanks.
bye.
Okay, bye.
I got to be out.
The Cigar Hustlers Podcast, its owners, and its sponsors take no responsibility for the opinions or statements made by the talk show host or their guest. Statements or show topics are not necessarily the beliefs of Mike and Mike Productions or the podcast providers, and opinions between talk show hosts may differ. It is not our intention to libel, incite, or hurt anyone's feelings. We invite you to write the show's host, Mike Stepankevich, with any feedback or suggestions that you have for their shows. These broadcasts are presented and made public as entertainment in the hope that they will be entertaining to the audience.